All right, gentlemen, I'm welcoming you along for some holes on my round today. My goal is to break 45 playing the back 9 at a pretty crappy course, which actually makes it difficult because half the fairway is dirt. I got off of Facebook Marketplace today a push cart for $5. Luckily I had a ratchet strap in my car, strap my bag on because it was falling off. First hole is a par 5 and I bogeyed that one. So next up we got a par 3. It's about 172. All right, the key here is aim small, miss small. If I miss right, aiming at the pin, I'll be in the woods. If I miss left, aiming at the middle of the green, then I'll be in the woods also. So yeah, that felt golden. Hole in one, I think, honestly. I forgot where my endpoint was. Oh well. I think I hit that one fat, but at least we're in the fairway. Maybe we can get up and down here. Oh, 60 degree. Would have been fat. That's what they call a Lizzo shot. All right, that felt good. Oh, yeah. That's how it works, though. You know, feels good on the practice one. And then you do that. You really need to get up and down here. In the time of having to get my putter out, you know. Looks like it's 2.5 feet from the pin. Also, I don't know if it's bad etiquette. I imagine I probably am not supposed to bring this thing on the green, but what are you gonna do? Oh my gosh. Well, that hurt. Such is life. All right, 3 over 3-2 after doubling that par 3. That hurt. There's a long par 4 here. So hopefully the driver will behave. His splurge on this hole using a Bridgestone. And a couple days ago with Maddie, I wouldn't call it a slice, really strong fade. So after doing some high quality research yesterday and using a swing trainer brought to me by the lovely Jake Brown, I decided I'm going to close my stance a little bit to get that swing path left, and then just focus on rolling the forearms and the follow through here. Oh my God. Oh boys, where did the tee go? Doesn't matter. Who cares? We had a beautiful draw right down the middle of the fairway. We're dancing, baby. We're dancing. Let's see if we can get on the dance floor. I don't want to be dancing outside the club, you know what I'm saying? 88 yards, playing like 84. I'm getting under it. I think it's because the grass is so tall in this fairway. I need to start clubbing up for those wedge shots. Did the math. 310 yard drive there because I somehow miraculously managed to actually get the draw like I was trying to do, and it was downhill. I thought I had it videoing on the last hole, but maybe not, because when I grabbed my phone, it was just off. Had a 308 yard drive. Then classic Will took advantage of the opportunity I had with a 80 yard approach shot and duffed it, put it off the green. But luckily we were able to get up and down for par. All right, we got a par 4 here. If that driver can work the game, that would be great. No, I faded it into the fairway. These guys are about to hit into. Plus side is it's up, bad side is adds more walking, and I don't need extra walking while I'm walking. All right, here we are in the other fairway. Looks like it's about 122 to the middle of the green, which is on the other side of all these trees. And I'm gonna get risky here and see if I can get up and over them. I normally don't hit my shots high, so maybe asking for too much here. I'm gonna take a approach and try and go at this low point here and hook it back to the pin. I'm gonna sit up, close, and close this club face. See what we get. Oh, it worked perfectly. It's drawn back to the hole. I didn't see it down, but I heard a thud. That could be a good sign. All right. I may be crazy, but I think that's my ball right there. That is unreal. I cannot believe that worked. It is. No shot. All right, baby. I had to decline a call from Bryson and Rory. I said something about wanting me to join the team, but I got things to do, you know? I should really putt this here. I really don't want to, but when life gives you lemonade instead of lemons, you gotta drink it. Now please. I kind of like that line. I'm giving it too much break, but I don't know. I'd rather give away the hole for some reason on this one. Oh my gosh. I should have taken the pin out. That's unreal. I almost hold that and now I gotta gimme. That's crazy. Okay, I feel like that should count. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I feel like it should. I mean, I'd like to think that would have gone in if the pin was out, because it only hit pin straight down the middle. Oh my gosh, what a line. All right, well, things are going great. Somehow we end up parring from the wrong fairway. All right, we are 3 over through 4, which for me is basically 1 under. So I'd love to keep this gravy train rolling and draw it again. We got another long par 4, but it's downhill. So if I can put another draw on it, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we may maybe even have a chance for birdie here. Let's get optimistic. See, what sucks about me saying that is I say that, which means now we're gonna have either a good drive or bad drive and everything else good. Either way, something's bad and something's good, and I'm gonna walk away with a double since I got hopeful for a birdie. And these are the white tees, but it's actually the blues. Because this course is so bad, they got rid of the blues. So this is the longest tee they have. All right, let's see here. Gonna start our line there, close the stance up. Oh my gosh, a bomb. Holy crap. It was weird. It started off like it was gonna draw, and then it straightened out and almost maybe tried to fade, but not really. It turned into kind of a knuckleball. Maybe it was the wind. I'll take it gladly though. We had an absolutely unreal drive. Here we are right here. It was a 317-yard drive, and we are 58 from the hole. A birdie would be lovely here. Really would. What sucks about me saying that is I say that, which means now we're gonna have either a good drive or a bad drive and everything else good. Either way, something's bad and something's good. Stay on. That works. I get a good drive in. Do that. See if we can get lucky and hold this to keep the chance of that birdie. Currently being mocked by a squirrel because I absolutely called every bit of that last hole. I got ambitious and said I wanted a birdie. Then I was like, well, now that I said that, I'm gonna have a great drive, bad shots, walk away with not even par. And sure enough, I had a 317-yard drive, 60 yards off the pin, and walked away with a bogey because we chipped over, barely chipped on, then two-putted. So that stinks. But we're gonna turn things around. We got a par 5 here, so maybe we'll get a birdie. I think I want to go straight over these trees. If I can carry it to 70, I think that'll put me right in the middle of the fairway. So I'm gonna start my line on the left side of the trees and see if we can get it to draw and run down the fairway.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy.
Because we like to pretend like we know how to control the ball. I need to control my swing, much less the ball, but why not pretend? Oh, perfect, dude. Did you see that? Absolute draw. Started a little bit lefter than I wanted, and it drew a little bit more than I wanted. But those are both problems I will take because I think I've been struggling swinging inside out and getting my club face closed. So I think that means both problems are fixed, at least on that hole. So off we go. The magic of a downhill shot is gone. So no more downhill magic distance. This drive was only 240, leaving me 240 out on a par 5, which is not great. But we'll see if we can run it up there and give ourselves a chance at par. Scoop. I think I hit that a little fat. Did not get much flight. We'll see what we got in a second. So unfortunately, on hole 1, I started feeling a blister in the back of my heel. So that's lovely, and it's growing steadily, at least in pain. 73 out. I feel like I've been hitting my approach shots short today. So I'm gonna go 56 to make sure I don't get under it too much, and give it more than I think I should, which means we'll get lucky and sail it into the woods. I just pushed it. I think that was actually, it was long, but I think it would have landed on the back of the green, which is uphill and stuck, had I not pushed it. Unfortunate. Be lovely if we could, obviously it'd be lovely if we could hold it, but really get up and down for par here. Too much. Sit. Oh, it's gonna run. Dadgummit. All right, we're in trouble. Got a really long putt to save par here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? Just to save par.
Huh? Nice.
Wow. I would have liked a par. I think I just got too spinny with that drive. Who would have thought I'd be putting too much draw on it? Because definitely wasn't a hook. But I think it just lost too much distance, especially going uphill. And on a par 5, I can't afford to have a 240-yard second shot, especially since my highest club right now is a 4-iron. I don't even have a 3-wood or anything, so we gotta avoid that. We got a par 3, about 177 out. Check my distance here. Scribblings of a madman. 173. I think we should go 7-iron here. Yeah, I like 7-iron. I drew it. Wasn't planning on that. It looks like I was longer than 10 high. I think we'll be about 10 yards long and off the right of the green. Let's go find out. I'll give 10 points to Gryffindor for anybody who can tell me why that last shot drew so much, because I've been doing that a lot, unintentionally drawing my irons, and then when I go to compensate for it or account for it, I don't draw it and I just push it way out. So if anyone could tell me why I'm doing that, that'd be great. Got a lot of stuff to get through here. Guess I'm gonna put some extra on it. I don't know if it's gonna make me send it or what. Kind of scared. Sit. Oh, I was a foot off from dunking it. Now we rolled all the way to this side. Great. All right, let's see if we can get lucky here and get another solid leg. Maybe even get real lucky and hit the hole. The greens are slow and it's long and uphill, so I'm gonna leave it 5 feet short or 15 feet long. Short.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You hate to see that. We started off strong, 3 under through 4, and then I think we bogeyed the par 5, and then that last one, what did we do? Did we double that? 35, yeah, double. Yeah, bogey and a double. I should be 6 over, and I believe this is 17. So that means this hole and the next hole, I've got to get a birdie on this one. That would be phenomenal to give me some breathing room. But I can at least par both of them. We can do that. We just gotta not choke. Maybe I need to hit bad drives. Because I mean, really a bad drive that leaves me a little ways out from the pin. If I hit a bad drive, that means I'll probably hit a good second shot. And if I hit a good drive, that means I'm absolutely going to hit a bad second shot. So a good shot from 150 out or a bad shot from 60 out. Honestly, I'd rather take a good 150 than a bad 60. At least if they end up in the same place, it'd feel better. But I guess we should, instead of banking on the karma, whatever, instead of banking on that crap, we should keep trying to hit good drives and then hit a good second shot. That would make more sense. So let's do it. So this is gonna dog left. So I mean, really I should start it just on the tree line and put a touch of fade on it. We do have to keep in mind, I absolutely stink at golf. So with that in mind, what do we do? Because if I start at the tree line, best case scenario, I hit absolutely straight into the swamp on the other side of the fairway. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, we hook it shorter into the swamp or fade it into the road here on our left. Tough choice. We'll see what trying to draw all around is done for my drive. And I'll just not try and draw it and hit this one straight. Or just hit it without trying to do anything. And we'll see if maybe that'll put a little fade on it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope, we drew it into the woods. We just gotta not choke. We're gonna have to hit a provisional, and I think my grip was too strong. I'll weaken it up, so that way we'll hit a massive flight. Maybe I need to hit bad drives. If you know where that one is. We're about 141 out here. Alright, pin's just to the right of that telephone pole in the wood line. Good 9-iron here. Oh, where's the draw now? That would have been perfect. Oh, pin high. The ball, I can't find it. It was bounced right in here. So unfortunately, gonna have to take a drop on that. Now we really gotta get up and down to save bogey. And give ourselves a chance for the birdie on the next one. Come on. Alright, this is not looking good. Alright, we're breaking out the triple track here. There's a big putt. Big putt. We really need to sink this. You ask anybody what I'm known for. Anybody and everybody who knows. You'll get a lot of things. One thing you won't get is putting. I don't know if I gave this enough break, but we're gonna put some pace on it soon as I can.
Emotional damage.
Well, that's not good. Here's a skinny. We are 9 over through 17. So we have to get a par. But that would just put me at 45. So we have to get a birdie here to break 45. The dog leg right. Where is that ball? Somewhere up in here. Oh, right there. All right. Oh dear. There's the green up through there. Gotta hit a stinger in between the trees that hits the hill and rolls up onto the green within basically gimme distance, because if it's anything more than gimme, I'm gonna miss it. It looks like we're 115 out, so we're gonna go with the old Phil Mickelson here. We're gonna club up and swing easy on it. See if we can get it to stay low. And just go right through and under all these trees and magically roll up onto the green here. Well, looks like we're gonna have to hold it. No problem at all. I'm not sweating. You're sweating. We hit the tree and bounced to here on a rock. Call that ground never gonna be repaired. I think we're about 70 yards from the pin. Nice and easy full swing ought to get us there with a 60. Or, I mean, it may just get us halfway there. Well, pretty disappointing round. Start off with a snowflakes chance, and it got worse. I finished with 47. We doubled that last hole. After I hit my 70-yard shot, 30 yards, I figured I'd save you the pain of having to watch me finish it out. So I chipped on, then two putted. Putting was actually decent today. I had several long putts that almost dropped. Same thing on that last hole. I chipped on and had about a 20-footer that I put within a foot and a half of the hole, and then dropped that one. But man, we're getting there. If the driver would just hang on, I mean, that first half when I was hitting them 300 down the fairway, I was getting super easy bogeys and easy pars, and then once it stops working, it's hard to even get a bogey. Gotta figure that out.